the direction of this team now? 5 out of 6 losses.
I mean, we hit the tough spot, but only direction we can go is up. We just got to keep fighting, stay together as a team, just keep working.
What went wrong in the early stages of the game tonight?
Like Coach said, I mean, we came out the second half playing, a lot more energy, a lot more fight. From the jump, we didn't start out. We got to start out playing. We got to play 40-minute games, especially in this league. We're playing against a good team, and we got to come out with energy from the jump.
How come 17 games in the season playing, a rival team that you didn't come out like that from the jump?
Well, my thought is, quite frankly, that they played a terrific game. I thought they were really sharp, having watched a lot of their games. They're coming off a tough loss. They chartered down here from Philadelphia on Thursday night, and I thought that they were, I think they recognized for themselves that, first place is on the line, and that any game can cause them, an opportunity to not be in first place. I thought they were terrific, and we weren't terrific. And I thought that we had some loose plays in the first half. We missed a ton of free throws, and our field goal percentage defense wasn't where it needed to be. But that is an older, sharp. That's a good basketball team, and they're sharp, and they played, I thought, a really strong game. To be honest with you, give them a lot of credit. They were really sharp.
AJ, what's your mindset going into the second half, having had to watch the last 15 minutes of the first half on the bench in foul trouble? What are you thinking going in?
Just stay aggressive, get to the basket, get to the free throw line. Coach was telling me don't settle for the three. Just continue to go to the cup and finish.
Coach, you talked about the way they played, but what about the way your guys played? What did you see?
Well, I think we played hard, but we have to play hard because I keep saying that we have no margin for error. If we don't play really, really hard, we're very perimeter oriented. We give up something on the glass to most teams in this league because we're very slightly built in the post. And I think we're not hard to figure out. You've got to guard 3 perimeter guys really, really hard, and you have a great chance of winning. And we need to be more productive at some other spots. But I can't tell you that it's going to happen right now. Andre's got a sprained wrist, and Enoch and Gene are brand new to the college game. Armand and Alion were guys that we weren't counting on to be really productive players, and yet they're in the game for a long period of time. So, we need to be able to play a whole game, 40 minutes, with more than 1 or 2 guys playing well in order to win, because this league is too good. And to be honest with you, I don't think we played well. We played hard. We don't always play smart, but we're trying, and I think these guys are trying to learn. But it's a process.
How concerned are you at this point in the season? 5 straight losses in conference, and you can't get them to play a full 40 minutes together.
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you. I'm not sometimes frustrated, but they are trying, and it's. I always think that the next game is going to be the game where we play well, we play smart, we play hard. The ball goes in the basket, and we win at the end. But for us to win. At this point, my upper-class guys have got to play well, and everybody else has got to be able to come in and help be a positive influence in the game. And that hasn't happened, quite frankly. Even when we've won, we haven't had 3 guys play really, really well. But I do think that they're trying, and that's all I can ask as a coach and as a teacher. All you ask is for incremental improvement, because this isn't going to change overnight. I do think at some point the ball is going to go in the basket. More often than it has been, but we've got to get better at every aspect of the game.
What do you think the ceiling for this team is?
You know what? I don't know, and I think we've got progress to make in terms of getting better defensively. I don't know that we are where we need to be. We made progress in December. I think we haven't made progress here in the last week or two, and I think I think my team needs to recognize how hard you have to play on every play. I'd say this. I think young guys watch a lot of TV and they think it looks easy, but when you really watch the game, the great players play hard on every single play, and my guys are trying to learn that.
Devon, it seemed like you guys were playing with some confidence. You had that alley-oop to AJ that was called back because of the charge. How deflating was that, do you think, being your fourth foul as well?
It was hard, but something that, you know, that goes on. I mean, I should have maybe made a different move or something. Got to the basket and shot a layup. I had a wide open layup, but coach always tell me don't throw the ball back, and I eventually threw the ball back. So, I mean, just something that got to learn from, watch film, and get better at.
AJ, were you guys prepared for as physical as this game would be, as many fouls as there were?
I mean, I thought we were. It was just that we didn't get the whistle that we wanted to go, but we kept fighting, so that's all we can ask for.
I mean, what was it like to play through that? Was this, or have you guys played a game like this before this year?
I mean, the game we had some games like this before, but not as tough. But we fought through, and that's all we can ask is keep fighting to the end.
Coach, you Humpty said it Monday night that you like to see him get in the paint more often because it gets into the free throw line and it gets points on the board. Does seeing 21 shots from the outside worry you at all, especially when only 6 went in for y'all?
Well, we need Hump to be productive in order for us to win, and when we play well, he's making some shots. I mean, I thought that they guarded him really well. I mean, it's no secret you've got to guard Humpty first and foremost coming out of the locker room. I'd like to see him maybe get in the lane and try and kick the ball, but you know what? I don't know that anybody's shooting the ball especially well right now. So I think that he's frustrated. He's put a lot of pressure on himself to play really well at a high level, and he's a guy that has scored for us. And when he scores, we have a great chance of winning. So the fact that we took 21 threes that's not particularly alarming to me. I'd like to see us make 8 or 9 out of 21. And again, I think if we make 9 for 21 or 10 for 21, game's different. Game's different, and we're very perimeter oriented, and we have guys that can shoot. But we've got to shoot closer to 40% than 30%, and unless we do, it's a hard game. It's a great league. We're playing good teams with great coaches. We've got to shoot better, but my guys got to learn. They have to be able to block out on every play, come up with every loose ball, because there is no margin for error, and we haven't learned that yet. I think our guys think we'll make the next play. And then the next play doesn't happen. I mean, you're going to lose to George Mason, we'll lose to Wilmington, but we're learning, and hopefully these two guys figure it out.
What do you think you can tell them going into UNCW on Wednesday? Anything that they?
We are going to fight. We're going down there to win a game. We're going to practice on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to drive down there. We're going to try and play our best game of the year. And hopefully we'll get a couple open shots and we'll make them. I've said this time and again, we had some open shots against Old Dominion, we missed them. We had some open shots against William Mary, we clearly missed them. We had a couple open ones tonight. Armand had a couple open ones. AJ had one in the first half. You got to make them. Because we're not going to be able to throw the ball in the lane all that much to win games in this league this year. And I think that'll change next year. I think we'll have more opportunity to do that next year. But right now, everybody that's playing for us right now, except for Humpty Hitchens, returns. And I'm trying to teach this team that they've got to fight on every possession. And, hopefully we'll learn our lesson. Okay.
You guys have talked from the beginning of the year about finishing top 4 in the conference as a goal. Do you have to readjust your goals for something to strive for at this point? Say maybe finish the top half?
No. We just want to win every game, regardless. I mean, we still want to. That's something that we still want to do, but at the same time, we game by game, trying to get better every day, and that's what we still want to do, top 4.
Okay. Thanks, guys.